everyone doing tonight? Everyone doing good? Feeling good? Good. Let's hear it for Lisa Spitz. How about that? We're fortunate to have her for a few years. We're very lucky. I'd like to recognize some friends in the room. Did we recognize that Lawrence Moten's here? Did we mention that Lawrence Moten's here? All-time leading scorer for Syracuse University basketball. It's like a big deal. Rob Drummond's here. Who remembers Rob Drummond, the man? It's SU. James Mungro. Ryan Blackwell. I like that. I'd also like to recognize some friends in the room. Onondaga County District Attorney Bill Fitzpatrick, thank you for being with us tonight. Onondaga County Executive Ryan McMahon is kind enough to be here with us. Thank you, Ryan. And the man they named this place after, Nick Pirro, is here. Everyone say hi to Nick Pirro. They call it the Nicholas J. Pirro Convention Center, but we affectionately call it the Nick. As many of you know, this event began in 2005 as a dinner in memory of my mom and dad. Over the years, people ask, why St. Jude? And I've had a variation of different answers on that, but I think all of us have had a loved one deal with cancer. And truthfully, I started this because cancer took my parents, and I couldn't accept that. If cancer had been a corporation, I would have spent my life forcing it into bankruptcy. If cancer were a foreign country, I would have enlisted to serve for a chance to get even. But cancer is a hidden, mysterious disease that doesn't discriminate from rich or poor, man or woman, or the young and old. So I dedicated myself to raising money for the world leader in researching and treating cancer, so one day cancer would die. Cancer started a fight with my family, and many of yours too, but by God's grace, we'll finish that fight. Since we started this event in 2005, we have raised over $500,000 for St. Jude. We. Give yourselves a round of applause for that. A few years back, we felt it was time to change the name of the event from the Dominic and Patricia Rossi Memorial Dinner to the Syracuse for St. Jude Gala, to make it more welcoming and fully open to all of Syracuse. And to continue to remember my mom and dad, we named an award in their honor and gave it to someone we felt deserved it. Past recipients of the Dominic and Patricia Rossi Award are St. Jude committee members and supporters like Tony Martin and my pal Mark Bullis. Where's Bully at? And the best lawyer in Syracuse, Mike Allen. He made me say that. Uncle Emil, I didn't. He made me. All right, so 2 years ago, we held the biggest and most successful event for St. Jude in Central New York history in this room when we raised $146,000 that night. Before we got here tonight, all of us, we have already raised $87,000. And that doesn't count the upcoming Give to Live and the silent auction. We weren't able to have a gala last year because of some fakakta bowling tournament, but I won't go off about that right now. And at our last gala, we were honored to have our buddy Officer Colin here. Colin Hayward Tolan was diagnosed with a brain tumor at just 2 years old. Thanks to St. Jude, he was able to prolong his life and jam as much living into his short years as possible. Colin has been to many of our dinners. We consider him a friend. And as many of you know, Officer Colin passed away just over a year ago. He's in a better place, I promise. He was only 10 and was a little guy, but he made a big impression on everyone he met. I especially admired that despite his tumors and his surgeries and chemo, that he still loved life and lived it to the fullest. I know people in their 60s who haven't done as much in their life as that little man did. I've met many tough people in my life, from athletes to boxers to soldiers to Bill Fitzpatrick. Colin is by far the toughest person I have ever met, with all due respect. It was on our heart building up to this night to honor our friend Colin, so tonight, for the first time, we'll be changing the name of this award and present the first ever Officer Colin Hayward Tolan Award. This year we honor a person completely deserving of that recognition for his silent yet significant support for St. Jude, my buddy Aaron Harris. Aaron has been instrumental in the success of these galas for many years. For those of you who don't know Aaron, he is the president of Elder Choice, a home health care agency covering Central New York. Since he attended his first dinner probably 7-8 years ago, Aaron has helped as a committee member grow this event to what it is today. In the last few years, he's been blessed to be married and have a son, but still dedicates his time to help raise money for St. Jude. Quite frankly, these events don't happen without his tenacity and the tenacity of our committee members. By the way, we're always looking for more. Aaron has become a true friend to me personally, which is rare. Aaron's faith and silent service are what I aspire to someday. So before I call him up to accept this award, friends, if you'll indulge me, please raise your glass as we toast Aaron in the spirit of Officer Colin. May this annual award become a blessing for the Hayward-Tolan family amidst their grief. May you go home and hug your kids and thank God for their health. May you call your parents and tell them you love them. May we all enjoy this evening to the fullest and give generously. And may these galas inspire you all to help fight back against cancer, whatever way you choose. Salute. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the evening and the recipient of the Officer Colin Award, Dr. Aaron Harris.